This is Carl at National RV Detroit. I'm going to walk you through this 2017 Passport Ultralight Grand Touring model 3350BH. Alright, I'm on the door side of the trailer, moving towards the rear. So you have regular crank down stabilizer jacks. They work with the 3/4 inch crank or with the with a 3/4 inch socket on a drill. Now we still don't have the slides, I guess, for your insert here that has your range top on it and that sort of thing. And also looks like is that plumbing also? Either way, keep in mind that there's a quick connect down here for LP. You can see it right down there. You're going to have to connect any cooktop or grill that you use out here right into that fitting right there. Connects to the LP tanks, and it'll draw the LP right from your system. Okay, you've got a large powered awning with LED strip. You've got outside speakers. This is the refrigerator service panel. Just keep in mind that this drain hose should always be hanging outside, so it drains to the outside. That's for condensation. Alright, and also keep in mind this is a black tank flush, for flushing your black tank out. After you dump the black tank, you can leave the valve open like it says on this sticker here, and hook the hose up here, turn it on, and it'll spray the inside of your black tank out even better. So the rest of the hookups are on the other side of the trailer. I'll show you that when we get over there. Water hookups. Alright, so this is your water heater. It works on gas and electric, it looks like. Or is it just... well, we'll know when we get inside anyway. It's the bottom line is the switches are inside, and that's where you drain it right there. Okay. Never light the water heater or run it without water in the tank. You always have to make sure there's water in the tank. All right. This is a separate black tank flush here, so you must have two black tanks. Okay. Let's see what we've got here. This is your hitch. We'll show you how that operates when you come to pick up your trailer. You have 2 LP tanks, full, and a deep cycle marine battery. Okay. All right. This is your water hookups here. The most common way to get water to your trailer is to use the city water. So as long as you got regular pressurized city water, you just hook the hose up to there, turn it on, and your trailer's ready to go. Now, if you go to a campsite that doesn't have plumbing on each individual campsite, you have to pre-fill the fresh water tank and use the onboard pump to pump it. You'd fill the tank right here. Okay, and then of course there's a switch inside to operate the pump, and you just pump it out of your tank. You only do that if you don't have city water. That's the bottom line. All right. Okay, it's pass-through storage, lots of storage. All right, so there's your dump hose hookup there. And then you have your black tank valve here and your gray tank valve there. Now keep in mind that the black tank and valve are for toilet water and waste, and then the gray tank is sink and shower water. So you always dump the black first. Then you'll dump the gray tank second. That'll just help to wash out the hose. It's dirty water, but it's cleaner dirty water than the gray tank water. So you do it in that order. Then you can keep the black tank valve open, like I stated when I was on the other side of the trailer. You can hook your hose up to the flush and flush it out. Alright, this is a second black tank and gray tank right here. You can see the black and gray handle. Same thing applies to a dumping order. You always dump the black first. You have a 30-foot, 30-amp cord here. Okay. Alrighty, so this is just campground cable through to the inside of the trailer. This is a city or a shower / sprayer, hot and cold water. This is pre-wired for a backup camera, so keep in mind that's what that housing is for. While we're looking up, remember you always have to inspect the seals on your trailer, so you're going to inspect them every 90 days or 3 times a season. You go up on the roof or have somebody go up there and walk around and look at all the sealant. Make sure there's no cracking or separation. If you own a trailer, you have to inspect it. That's part of owning it. So keep that in mind. Okay. This is your insert for your outside kitchen. I'm not sure why they have it sitting here. Of course, you need another part. I know that much. So, okay. This device here is the power converter. So it converts 110 AC to 12 volt DC. So you got regular household circuit breakers there, 110 AC. Then the power is converted to 12 volt DC. So you got 12 volt fuses there. If any fuse was to blow, they'll actually light up and you can see them through that plastic. Also, when you're plugged in, this will keep your battery charged. So it's also a battery charger. Okay, so let me sweep by here, see what we're looking at here. Okay, so this is your control panel. You check the levels here. You can see right there, empty, 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 black and gray. Your battery, fresh water tank, all checked there. You can light your water heater on gas or electric, here and here. Keep in mind, like I said, you gotta make sure there's water in the tank before you do that. Your awning extend and retract is here. Never leave the awning out when you're not at the campsite. Always retract it when you're not going to be around because you don't want the wind to damage it. That's to turn on your water pump, porch lights here, and slide rooms here and here. Okay, pretty straightforward. Your thermostat is right here. You just push the mode button to light it up. Then you scroll through it. Fan, air conditioning, heat, and off. There's about a 5-second lag time every time you select. Like you said, if you select air conditioning, it's not going to kick on for about 5 seconds. So keep in mind there is a delay. The fan that they talk about here is just the air conditioner running without the compressor. It's not used a whole lot, but it'll circulate air. And of course, cool is the air conditioner. Try to always run everything on automatic also. Keep that in mind. That's the best way to run it. Okay, so you have a TV and you have some remotes here. And then, of course, your radio. You can stream, let's do it this way. You can play CDs and DVDs here. It's AM, FM radio. You can stream off this USB right here. You can hook up with Bluetooth with your phone or tablet and stream wirelessly to the device. So you can do a lot with it considering you're camping, so you can pretty much do everything you need to do. This is the propane alarm right there. If there's a leak, it'll detect it and go off. Okay. That's your smoke detector. There's also going to be in the bedroom, I'm sure there'll be on the bedroom wall there's a carbon monoxide detector there. Okay. Alrighty, so the bedroom is pretty straightforward. You can hook a TV up here. You got antenna and power, and you can put a bracket here if you choose to. The sink and the shower work like any other sink and shower. The thing to remember with a toilet, any RV toilet, is this is the flush pedal here, right? So you can't use a dryer without chemicals. So as soon as you get to the campground, you're going to hook up. When you get to the campground, you're going to hook up the water and the power. Then you come inside, you'll dump your chemical right in the toilet bowl, whichever brand you use. You'll put 1 dose in there. Then you step on the flush pedal down here and hold it and put about 1 gallon of water in the tank. So there's no way to tell exactly what 1 gallon is. You just use your best judgment. The main thing is you got to have some water in there and chemical before you start using it. Okay? And that's very important. If you don't do it, you'll regret it. So you want to make sure there's water and chemical in there. Now, you can pull the cushions off of this hide-a-bed couch or hide-a-bed sofa, and it folds out 3 panels, so it's pretty comfortable. You can remove the poles from the tabletop, set it down, and use the back cushion to fill in the space, and you got another bed there. The reason this panel is off, he's showing us that your bypass valves for your water heater are right here. So you have to bypass it before you pump any antifreeze in there, so keep that in mind when you're winterizing. Let's see what we got here. Okay, light, oven. So you have to light with a lighter. You got 3 valves here, and then the oven. If we're going to use it, there's a pilot light all the way to the back underneath there, if you can see it. You would light that with a lighter, so you would go to pilot light, depress it like that, spark the pilot light with your lighter until it lights, and then after it lights, you're still holding this in for another 10 seconds. Go to operating temperature, and it will it'll light. So if you shut it off, obviously the flame goes off, and also the pilot light goes off. So if you basically have to relight the pilot light each time you use the oven. Okay, this is your fan and range hood. Microwaver can sit here in the microwave. Your refrigerator is gas absorption, so it'll run on 110 AC or LP gas. Your auto, like that, means electric. So you're basically going to run it on auto. The reason they call it auto, it seeks out electricity, and if it can't find it, it'll automatically switch over to gas. Or if it loses power, it'll automatically switch over to gas, so that way you don't spoil your food. So that's where you're going to keep it. This device here is called a thermistor. That's where you set the temperature. You're going to have it up as high as it goes to where it's very taut, just like that. And that's how you set your temperature. Higher you go, the cooler it is. Second toilet that we talked about, it operates the same as the first one. Okay. You got a bunk room with a slide room. So you've got a bed here. You've got hookups here for TV right there, and then you've got storage here, of course. This couch will fold flat for a bed, and then this top one folds down, so you have actually 3 beds in this bunk room. Plus you got the one at the dinette, plus the hide-a-bed, plus the main bedroom, so you can sleep a lot of people, that's for sure. Okay, so I think I've covered it all. Just want to look around for a second to make sure I didn't miss anything. Alright, yeah, that looks good. So basically, first of all, thanks for purchasing your trailer here at National RV Detroit. And second, always remember to inspect your seals on your trailer, every 90 days, like the manufacturer suggests. Always bypass your water heater before you winterize, and have a lot of fun camping with it. Thank you.